Back here at home tonight into the tragic death of a high school quarterback during his team's season opener. The 16-year-old suffering a brain injury during what appeared to be a routine play. Here's ABC's Faith Abube.
Tonight, a family and community shaken after Caden Tellier, a 16-year-old high school quarterback, died following a routine tackle during the first football game of the season.
My name is Dr. Betsy Grunch, and I am a board-certified neurosurgeon. So how did these injuries happen? First off, I want to say that my heart goes out to Caden's whole family, community, and this devastating news. There was just a similar story a few days before that where Cohen, Craddock, a 13-year-old out of West Virginia, died after football practice in a very similar incident. I first want to say that these types of injuries are extremely rare, where we see deaths related to head injuries in high school and middle school football on the range of 5 to 8 kids per year. In Caden's and Cohen's case, supposedly they suffered from brain bleeds that led to their death. What can happen in young people's brains is a massive swelling of a brain after a head injury. Now, again, I don't know the specifics of these two cases, but I do know what can happen in patients that suffer repetitive head trauma. So if you have a player that suffers a head injury and a concussion, we discuss how it's so important to keep them out of play and they should not return to play until they've recovered from their injury. We have a process in the brain called autoregulation. It's how our brain regulates blood pressure in comparison to blood flow to maintain a steady state. In the case of a head injury, you can have loss of this autoregulation and the brain can't maintain that steady state. So to break it down simply, if you have someone that has a concussion or a head injury and then sustains a second injury within the window before the brain has healed, you can get severe edema or bad brain swelling. If the brain swells within the skull, there is nowhere for it to go, and that can lead to brain death. I can only presume that this had a contributing factor in these two young kids' death. I think it brings up good points during this early football season of how important it is to talk to your kids about head injuries and how important it is to stay out of the game until they've fully recovered. My deepest condolences go with Caden and Cohen's community and their family as they deal with these two tragedies.